when love becomes a prison. I used to call your name like it could calm the storm inside my chest. Every promise sounded like a place I could finally rest. But somewhere between I love you and I'm sorry, the walls started closing in. I kept convincing myself that if I just loved harder, tried longer, stayed quieter, everything would go back to the way it was. Instead I watched pieces of myself disappear, one compromise at a time. You knew exactly where my heart was weakest. Every word became another lock on the door I couldn't seem to open. I smiled in front of everyone else while fighting battles nobody could see. I wasn't losing the relationship, I was losing myself. The mirror stopped recognizing the person standing in front of it, and I blamed my reflection instead of the chains that were wrapped around my soul. How did forever become survival? How did home become somewhere I feared? How did love become a sentence I kept serving year after year? When love becomes a prison, every heartbeat sounds like a cry. You're breathing but you're barely living, still asking yourself why. I kept calling these chains commitment, call the pain just another phase. But freedom starts the moment you stop setting yourself on fire just to keep somebody else warm. I memorized your excuses better than I remember my dreams. Every apology felt convincing because I wanted to believe there was still something worth saving. I confused hope with denial, I confused loyalty with surrender. Somewhere along the way I forgot that love isn't supposed to make you afraid to speak, afraid to laugh, afraid to simply exist. People asked if I was okay and I'd always say yes, not because it was true, but because explaining the truth meant admitting I've been trapped the whole time. Pride became another chain, fear became another room, silence became another prison guard, reminding me that leaving would hurt more than staying. But staying was already breaking me. Every tear I hid became another reason I couldn't recognize my own strength. Every sleepless night whispered that maybe this was all I deserved. The saddest part wasn't what you said to me, it was that eventually I started saying those same things to myself. There comes a moment when the door isn't locked anymore, you're just too afraid to touch the handle. You've been told you're nothing without them for so long that freedom feels unfamiliar. But unfamiliar doesn't mean wrong. Take one step, then another. Healing doesn't arrive all at once. It shows up quietly like the sunrise after the longest night, reminding you that darkness was never permanent when love becomes a prison. Oh, don't mistake the spend your whole life waiting outside your own escape. The heart may carry scars forever, but scars don't write your name. They only prove you survived the fire and walked away from the flames. Now I'm learning what peace sounds like. It's quiet at first because chaos used to feel normal. Some mornings still hurt, some memories still knock on the door without warning. Healing isn't forgetting, it's remembering without letting the past steal another tomorrow. I'm rebuilding everything I thought I lost. Confidence doesn't return overnight, but every honest breath reminds me I'm alive. Every boundary I draw is another brick removed from the prison I thought I'd never leave. I'm not becoming someone new, I'm returning to the person I was before. Fear convinced me I wasn't enough. Maybe someone listening feels exactly where I once stood. Maybe you're holding on to a relationship that's holding you underwater. Maybe you're scared of being alone because loneliness sounds louder than heartbreak. But hear this, being alone is temporary. Losing yourself can last forever. If you never choose to leave, you deserve conversations that don't make you question your worth. You deserve doesn't ask you to abandon yourself just to earn it. The hardest goodbye I ever said wasn't to another person. It was to the version of me who believed suffering was the price of being loved. When love becomes a prison, find the courage to unlock the door. Your story doesn't end inside the cage you've been surviving in before. The pain may leave its fingerprints, the memories may remain, but every step toward freedom is another victory they can never take away. Because love should never steal your voice, it should help you find it. Love should never make you disappear, it should remind you that you're here. And if walking away is what saves your soul, then don't call it giving up. Coming home, coming home, coming home.